Hello techies. Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
Inherited from what? From the supervisory organization. From the supervisory organization. That's correct. So if I go to the supervisory organization, which is executive, remember the organization assignments. Yeah. Company and cost center. Yeah. So that is where it picks it up from. You got it. So company and cost center have been assigned to this worker. I did that already smartly. I did that already, okay. But yes, the option to choose, like which company in this worker is going to belong to, or maybe which cost center this worker is going to belong. That we will give the editable option when we do the business process, because there we will say assign organization as a task. Somebody has to assign the organization where nature partner, or the compensation partner, etc. They will be able to choose something other than the default. Because these values are the defaulted values. We have just put it in the default. But when we do it properly, when we do the business process, we would get the option to choose something else other than the default. Right. Okay. But yeah, good question. Thank you for asking. Chris, like in the job management, the job will stay forever. Like that or like A? Can we close it? Or like A? For the job management? Why would you close it? No, just asking because no. It's like if you see the endless hire date, availability date. Like these are all different, right? Like, if you're creating news of like you will have like different, earlier, hire date or ever lie. Why? When you hire someone, you have that. You have the option to give the hire date for that particular worker, right? You see, the availability date is the 14th of March, but when I hired the worker, I gave the hire date as the 16th of March or March in Walter's, right? It doesn't have any bearing on the availability date. You see, the hire date is the 16th of March for March in Walter's. Okay. So you might want to change it. You might want to change the hiring restrictions. If let's say you do not want to hire for this organization anymore. Right. That may be the reason you do not want to hire anyone anymore in this organization. So then, what will do? Then what should we do? If it do not want to hire anyone else, it is organization. We can we can press, we can breathe. Right. We can freeze the hiring. So what? We can go to the related actions, and we can go to organization. Sorry, stuffing, and we can freeze the hiring manage organization, hiring trees. So you can put this organization under hiring trees. So you will say, okay, we are not going to hire anyone for some time. Right. That we can do. But we will still want the option to be able to hire someone in this organization later, if you want. If you want to change the hiring restrictions, yes, you may. You go to the related actions, and then you go to organization, and you have the option to edit hiring restrictions. You want a different job profile. You want a different location. You want a different worker type. You can edit that. No problem. Right. So let's say I do not want to restrict to employee. I want employee as well as contingent workers. Just take it off. Take this restriction off. You want to change the availability date? Yes, you may. You may change that. You want to change the earliest hire date? Yes, you can. Right, you can edit the hiring restrictions. No problem. Got it. Yeah. Okay. And how will be the accountability like if you see, like in position management, like okay, we have this many positions are available. But if you see the job management only you will see the job like just job. Like we don't have like okay, this many jobs are new to hire or local. Yeah, in position management you will have like, okay, these many positions are have to hire this. You will have some count like accountability, like how we can do with the job management in the real scenario. Like, how will you? What do you think? What given the scenario? What do you think? Anybody answer that question? Can anybody try to answer that question? Now, what was the question? So the question was like, let's say, in a position management we know upfront. Right, like how many positions we are creating. So we have a clear idea about how many workers we are going to hire. So there is a proper audit and accountability. Like, okay, we are going to hire 10 workers, or 5 workers, or whatever. In a job management, there is this open job. And there is no controller. There is no limit on how many people we are going to hire. So how do we control that? How do we have the accountability is what the question is. Maybe once we are hiring in job after during the hiring we have to take the approach. So yes, at the time of hiring we have to take the approval. So it just moves the approval from creating the position in a position management organization to the hire process, Right, that is where it moves. It's not like it is unaccountable, and we keep on hiring. Don't be in hurry. Right. Whatever numbers we want, you would still need to go through the approval process when you are doing the hiring. And you need a verbal approval already something in email from your higher authority that, yeah, you are going to hire 5 more people. So it is not maintained in Workday, but it will be maintained outside of Workday. Right. That is what you've maintained. But the deal that has been management is because you need to have the flexibility and speed. That is what you need in the job management form. If you want to control, if you do not trust your employees and say, yeah, if I do not look, and they will end up hiding 5 more people, then of course go for position. Right. Thank you. See you. Yeah, it's all about like in the system, you can see like how many situations. Yes. In job management, There is no limit to how many people you can hire. Alright. So it's okay, chiller. It's the end of the session time. Okay, I wanted to start compensation, but it's okay, we will start it on the next day. No worries. But I would expect you to work on your assignment over the next 3 days. Right. Please try to make some progress. Try to finish your assignment 1. Get started with your assignment 2. You may not give the time to finish. If you finish it, very good. But it's okay if you do not finish. But get started and try to finish off your assignment 1. Do not fall behind on your assignments. Please. It will be very difficult to catch up later. Right. Talk to you next week. Goodbye.
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us at sales@upptalk.com.